Hi everybody, welcome back. I did a little work here. It's going to be pretty self-explanatory, but here are my 8 boxes, remember? And now we're going to put ordering systems within these boxes. The first box, box 1, is going to be quarter-inch by quarter-inch grid system. So you're going to put in tick marks every quarter-inch horizontally and every quarter-inch vertically, and create these crisp lines, spinning your pencil, right? Sharpening when you have to. So you're going to create this first grid, quarter-inch by quarter-inch grid in box 1. Box 2, you're going to create 1/8-inch tick marks going horizontally and then drawing lines down. But we're going to keep the quarter-inch vertically. So then you're going to create this sort of system. Remember, 1/8-inch going horizontally, tick marks, 1/8-inch, and then going vertically, 1/4-inch, just like this one. Box 1, 1/4-inch. Create lines in the horizontal and the vertical direction. Remember to spin your pencil, sharpen it, so you can get crisp lines. Box 3 is going to be this grid system or ordering system using your 30/60. So your 30/60, right, you're going to create some lines going 30, and then this is 60, but we're going to go inverted 60, like so. So that in each of these squares you have a 90-degree corner, right? So you got to create lines going in the 30-degree and then the inverted 60-degree. Those are going to be 1/4-inch spaced, going in each direction. You got to create some guidelines, put some tick marks, and that's going to be your pattern for box 3. Box 4 is the tartan grid. I started this already, but let me talk a little bit about it because it uses that dividing lines method, right? So the first division we're going to have is 8 boxes, equal boxes into the square, and then step 2 of the square is we're going to create 6 equal boxes into this square. So the first thing is we're going to create 8 equal boxes. Remember how we did that in dividing lines? I think the 1/2 inch is what I used here in the number of units. So we're going to do 8 units, right? So I put the 0 at the corner here, and then I moved my 8 until it was on this horizontal line up here. You can see that when I do that, I put the tick marks there, right? 1, 2, 3, and then I created lines going horizontally, right? So now I gotta put that 0 at the top left corner, like so. And then this is the 1/2 inch scale, remembering, and then pivoting it till it hits this vertical line till it hits the number 8, right? So I got 0 there, and I got my 8 there. So now I'm going to put tick marks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now I'm going to create some vertical lines to create 8 equal boxes in this square 4, and then we're going to create 6 equal boxes within this square 4 again, using the same method, dividing lines. One more, and now I just completed the first part of this box, which is to divide it into 8 equal spaces or 8 equal boxes each way, right? So now I'm going to divide that into now 6 equal boxes within this same 3 by 3 inch square. How do we do that? Remember, we got to find a scale here with 6 units, and we're going to do the same thing. let's see. Will let's see, 3/4. Will 3/4 do the trick if I do that? 6. Yeah, 3/4 will do it, right? Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that won't. Well, it will do it if I extend this line. Remember, that's why one in the dividing lines exercises we had to create a horizontal line from the vertical. So I extended that top line, and if I used the 3/4 inch scale, right, and I put my 0 at the bottom left of the box, and I rotate the scale till 6 hits this top horizontal line, then I got my 6 units. Now I can create my tick marks. Holding the scale down, making sure it doesn't move. There's my 1 tick mark. There's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that going to work, everybody? Yeah, it should work, right? Oh, it's got to be. Here's the thing. It can't be out here, right? It can't be outside of that. And this is the reason why I'm looking at this and it's not going to work. It's got to stay within the box, okay? It can't go outside the box. So I have to now find another scale so that it's within the box. I had forgotten that. So let's get another scale here somewhere. I think that we use the 1/2 inch. We might just have to be a little bit tricky. Yeah, see, we could use the 1/2 inch because there's the 0, and then I'm going to have to bring up the 6 right there. It's not, if it's 1/2 inch, you know, then it's vertical, but if I move this down and I keep the 6 there, right? Even if I stay vertical, right? I think you kind of you notice what's going on here is that if I divide this into 6 units, right? I don't need the dividing lines method where I'm going to pivot, right? I can just bring the 0 to the bottom left, and then the 6 using the 1/2 inch scale, and then the 6 going up above, and it's vertical. This one is a little bit tricky. That's why I wanted to go over it. So now I'm going to divide this into 6 units, putting the 0 at the bottom left and the 6 at the top. 1, 2. You're going to notice that the 3rd tick mark is the same as when you divided by 8 units. 4, 5, and that's 6, right? And now all I have to do is put my 1/2 inch scale up above and just go across horizontally and put your tick marks 1, 2. Look at the 3rd tick mark. It's in line, right in line with the tick mark that you used, or the vertical line that you did for the 8 units. So now I'm going to go 4, 5, and 6 is the last line. So now I'm going to sharpen my pencil. This last one is tricky. It's called a tartan grid. Now I'm going to put some lines in here, but right now what I am doing over the 8 equal divisible boxes, or the 8 equal boxes, I'm doing now the 6 equal boxes. So I'm going to draw a horizontal line there, horizontal line there. Now you're going to see that the one in the middle shares both because it's right on top of it. So this one goes there, and then this one is there, and the bottom one is down below. Now I'm going to do the vertical. I'm dividing this box into 6 equal squares. There's this one, there's this tick mark. Again, the one in the center shares both, so I'm not going to draw it again. That's the tick mark. It's in the center. Now this line here, and then this line. So there's your tartan grid. Now let me put a piece of trash over there. So let me draw in red the 6 equal spaces. So here are the 6 equal spaces. Let's see if I can remember this right. There, 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 and there. So when I'm drawing in red here, here are the 6 equal spaces. And you'll notice that the middle line going vertical and horizontal share both divisions. Oops, it's this one, right? Yeah. And then this is the middle that shares both the 8 and the 6. So that's this one. And then it's this one. This one's tricky, right? It's called the tartan grid. That one, and then that one. So you notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 equal divisions. And if I take this off, or you can kind of see the pencil marks below are the 8 equal divisions. This one's the 6, and the one below is the 8. And they both share on the line on top of a line is the vertical and the horizontal. So that's the 6. Let me put a corner tag here. That's the 6, and there's the 6 combined with the 8. So the 6 equal divisions within the square are there, and then the 8's right underneath it, or vice versa, however you want to look at it. So when you create the 8 divisions, you're going to put the half-inch scale, the 0, right here at the bottom right, and then turn this until you hit the 8 on the horizontal, which is there, right? And that's going to create your 8 divisions. And then what you're going to do is put it top left now, and then put it down to this line. That'll give you your 8 divisions. Then you're going to do now 6 divisions, same way. But this time, all you have to do is use the half-inch and go right on the vertical line. Do your tick marks, and then go right on the horizontal line and do your tick marks, because it's 6 divisions. And then you're going to draw the lines. Remember drawing your lines, turning them, staying sharp, crisp lines. These are the top 4 boxes. Little tricky, but I'll do the bottom 4 in another video. Top 4 grid ordering systems. I'll do another 4 at the bottom.